Hello guys, GobbleLego here, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a collection update tour since my last video was posted in January of this year, showing my Lego collection at that point. But obviously I feel like it's a long enough time to where quite a lot has changed within my Lego collection in terms of sets that I've gotten as well as the displays that I've changed up. So it's going to be a short style video of just me showing you where my collection is at this point in time. So starting at the first shelf, we just have a few sets here just underneath basically my wardrobe, and I think it's a little bit different to what it was last time with a few different sets, such as Egot the Master Dragon being here, sort of like he's coming out of the cave with the Legacy Fire Dragon from 2021, as well as the Spinjitzu car, that's the name, sort of forgot it there. And then at the back I've just got some of my speed champions. They're quite hard to see, but I don't really have much of a place for them, and obviously I'd rather have other sets on the sort of front display. Then here we still have the Legacy tournament set with some more figures on there. Just the Legacy rows with some modifications like Cole having his old hair and Lloyd having his old face. But other than that, mostly the original cast of figures, as well as my custom Ash that I made back in 2015. And then moving along there, we've got the Jurassic Park diorama set, as well as the Seabound Water Dragon still. I'm pretty sure that's the same as it was in January. But yeah, not an awful lot has changed in this sort of location. We've got my Switch there and some dinosaur stuff, as well as some Pokemon. But yeah, those are the sort of first two shelves, so let's start to move on to the rest of the collection. So here's an area that's definitely changed a lot, and that is the top shelf. And it is quite difficult to obviously show you because they are quite high up, but at the top of my wardrobe, it's relatively stayed much of the same, with the Green Ninja Mech Dragon, the Jay's Lightning Dragon from Skybound, and a few of the OG sets like the Motorbike and the Turbo Shredder, just behind the Dilophosaurus there. But here's where a lot of changes happened up at the very top shelf. As you can see, the sort of corner is relatively the same, but now I've got Luke's helmet there. We've got some of the brick heads and all the Sonic ones. The two Monkey Kid mechs I have, that I'd like to have those together. R2-D2's up there, but now I've got the Droideka from this year that I did get for my birthday, which is really cool, and it obviously fits really well with R2-D2 being another droid. Then where Bowser is, we've got the Ginyu Force, as well as the Piranha Plant, and some smaller Mario sets. So yeah, I like having Bowser right in the middle because he is obviously quite big, but a really nice sort of centerpiece for this sort of shelf, especially seeing as there's not much room on my smaller shelves. Then we've got the Golden Ultra Dragon from Crystallized, as well as Griefbringer, and a new set on the shelf is the Dragon's Rising Elemental Dragon, the Lightning one. So yeah, he looks really cool up there, and you can see the Dreams turtle van in the back as well. Then we've still got the Overlord Dragon, as well as Zane's Minor Creature now up there. I've taken down it was Lloyd's Legendary Dragon and the Hungarian Horntail, because I just wanted to switch up the display a little bit and make room for the Dragon's Rising Elemental Lightning Dragon. But yeah, that's the top shelf, and that's the one that's definitely changed quite a bit, just going back around here. As you can see, it's not entirely different, but there are some sets that have been swapped out and there's some that have been taken down completely. But yeah, now let's move on to the main part of the display, which is obviously the main sort of two shelves here. So as usual, I'm going to start from the bottom, but a few we don't have on the shelf, which I'm still trying to look for spaces to put. It's just some of my more recent sets, such as the Tournament Battle Arena, as well as the Sun Wukong Brickhead and that part from the Nine-Headed Demon, as well as some of the figures from the Dragon of Sources from the new Dragon's Rising sets, as well as this bike there. And we've got the ATT that I did a review on. It's a really cool set. I just want to find a spot for that, but it is quite big, and obviously my most recent set is really awesome, and that being the Dragon of Source Motion, or whatever the hell it's called. But this set is just absolutely amazing. I made a post on my Instagram, but I can't wait to get this on the shelf, and I'm going to be doing a review of this set just because of how stunning it is. Yeah, as of now there is no place for him on my shelf, so I just have him right by him in front. Then we got some of my mechs in this shelf, such as the Firestone mech and Jay's Titan mech, the Katana V11, the Mini J mech. Then this shelf is sort of a preliminary sort of Lloyd shelf, with obviously the 2013 Golden Dragon and the Temple of Light with the Golden Mech, as well as his Ninja Nightcrawler from Sons of Garmadon. So I like to have those sets together because I feel like they fit together, especially the two 2013 sets. Then we still have the Cole shelf, it's just in a different location, but just moving it around, it's sort of the same layout, to be honest. Not really much has changed between that. And then we got the Imperial shelf, which is also moved. Just got some Lego boxes in the way, but we got the Darth Vader's helmet, the TIE Fighter, and obviously the TIE Bombers. That's 2 sets I always wanted to display, the 2 TIEs. So those are always cool. And this is sort of just a temporary shelf when I was sort of cleaning them and moving stuff around. So this is not really finalised, but we've got Zane's original Titan mech, as well as the Empress Beatrix mech. And we got some sets behind there, like the Jeep Wrangler from Jurassic Park, the Carnotaurus, the T-Rex from 2018, as well as Bowser down there in his muscle car. So yeah, that's sort of a temporary shelf. It's not going to stay like that forever when I just decide what I want to do with it. I'm not sure what I want to put there at the minute, but this shelf is finalised for the most part. And we just got some more mech builds with the Possessed Samurai X mech. I love that mech so much. I'm so glad I have this in my collection. It just looks so cool, especially with the spring green. Then we got the Crystal King, giving some peace signs, just chilling on the shelf there. He's one of my favourite sets, and I'm glad I have him with some other sets. I did have him down here, but he's just kind of on his own. And it just made the shelf look really empty, but now he's with some other mechs. It looks really nice. And we got the Samurai X from Crystallized. It's obviously quite big, so I have them at the back so they're not blocking everybody else. Then this one's sort of also a temporary shelf. I don't know what I want to do with this one yet, especially with the postcard being in the front, but this is the Japan postcard, which just looks really cool from Edgy Castle there. Looks awesome. I love this set so much. I've also got the Beijing one, which I think I've done a review of. Got Kai's mech from 2013. The Dragon Jet from Crystallized. I love that set, even though it's very hard to see because it's so flat and I don't really have any way of elevating it above the other sets, so it's just kind of hidden at the moment. We got Sora's original mech. I love that set also. It just looks so cool. I love the colour scheme of it. And then probably one of the best Lego mechs ever is Zane's Legacy Titan mech just in the back. I have him in quite a dynamic pose because I do have the room at the moment, but he's probably soon going to become a victim of the space shortage where he's just sort of standing tall at the back. Then we still got the Falcon here with the Sword of Sanctuary just chilling. I need to put that away, and a little cheese piece. But yeah, it's got the Falcon in there, and that obviously takes up a whole entire shelf, so I can't put anything else in there, turn the Lego other than Grogu. But this is a set I never want to take off display because I love it so much. And then moving up, we have this sort of maze shelf with some temporary placements on here, like Hulk and this Easter Bunny, as well as the Beijing postcard, which also looks really cool. Got the other sticker tile there. But yeah, we got her dragon from last year, I believe it was, as well as her mech from this year. And I've kind of put the Countach back here as well because I didn't really have a place for it, but I felt like it, moving this thing, it fit with the aesthetic of the May vehicles, because obviously mostly being white, and obviously it just fits in with the colour scheme. But I need to find a proper place for that, but it might just stay there for now. And then one of my favourite shelves is my island shelf, and this obviously has the village settlement back here with a sort of scene going on where Jay's been captured. And I've just added some sort of side builds in here that sort of fit with the theming. Obviously some stuff from Seabound. This Golden Lloyd can actually go away. I must move him. But I've also got Baby Rio from March. So he's just sort of chilling there with Aaron and Sora. And then moving on, this shelf has changed a little bit with the Temple of the Tiger Widow Venom, or I can't remember what its actual name is, but that's mostly stayed the same. But I've put the Jungle Dragon with them because it obviously just fits with the vibe, and obviously I like to have the Jungle Dragon on a bit of a more open shelf so we can actually display him in a more dynamic pose. We got the Sky Shark, some of my custom bases that I actually reviewed on the channel, and the other two are just here. That I should put them all together. But then this shelf is definitely going to change. It's this mech shelf, just because it's quite cluttered, and I sort of want to have some other shelves, some other mechs sort of mixed in with them, just to freshen up the display a little bit. But yeah, not going to go over them too deeply because you can sort of see what they are. We've got 2 Lloyd mechs, a Kai, Cole, and that mini Wolf Warrior mech. Then the Boba Fett shelf is still here. I believe I moved that from down there to up into here. I can't remember. But that, nonetheless, just the same sets really, as well as Obi-Wan's Starfighter, as well as some figures with Mando, Jango, and Han Solo. Then this shelf just at the moment has the Dragon Shrine on it, because I want to have this set as the main part of the shelf, but I don't know what else to put in here, so there's quite a bit of an empty space, but we do have the 3-in-1 parrot there. We've got Vegeta from the Saiyan Saga, some Batman figures, and a Luke Funko Pop. Then another one of my favourite ones, we've got Harry Potter just chilling there. I'm going to move him actually and put him away. But yeah, this is the crystallized shelf. This is a shelf I'm never probably going to mix up the design because I just really like how I've got all the figures set up on here. It's just really cool to have this sort of battle scene going on with the Crystal King up there, and obviously all the ninja fighting. We've got an extra Golden Jay back there on his bike, as well as some of the crystallized villains. Moving along, we have sort of tournament of elements, mostly sets. But as well, we've got Broly here from Dragon Ball. We've got Jay's mech, the Enter the Serpent Temple, mostly populated with Anacondri warriors. I don't think there's any other figures on there, but like, we've got Chen, Klaus, some of the grunt dudes, and then we got Lloyd's Jungle Raider, the original. Then this is another shelf that's definitely changed quite a bit, obviously with the first part being these two sets with the 9-headed demon up here, just sort of perched on the edge of the shelf looking over all the other sets. And I think that's really cool. I don't think it's going to be its permanent spot, but it's a good spot for now. But one of my most favourite additions recently has been the Celestial Pagoda, which is an absolute behemoth of the set, and this is the only place I could fit it other than on my reptile house. But this set is just absolutely stunning. I'm planning on making a review of this soon just because of how much I love this set. But we've got some of the figures sort of populated on there as well as Nuwa on the inside, and I think, not Tien, I've forgotten his name. The other guy from Monkey Kid, the other main character. That's supposed to be Tripitaka. There he is right there. Just in the City of Lanterns. So that set's stayed in the same place as well. You've got some more Monkey Kid sets, sorry I'm blocking the camera, as well as the Hydro Bounty as well. Then we still have the City Gardens as the sort of main centerpiece of this shelf, but I've actually changed up the sort of scenery of the set, adding in a lot of possession figures. I had just sort of the idea of adding a bunch of ghosts possessing the city for once, rather than it just staying the same for the whole time. And obviously we've got more down there, but it is quite hard to see because it's very dark. But yeah, a lot of the figures have really changed from when I had it originally set up. Then we got some more Dragon Ball stuff. We got some Piccolo, Majin Vegeta, Frieza, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Blue, Goku Black, Ultra Instinct. There's some figures here, just like Vegeta, 23rd World Tournament Goku. Then at the back, we just got the Destiny's Bounty. I kind of want to move some of these Dragon Ball stuff so you can actually see the bounty a bit more, but obviously the sales are very impressive to where you actually can still see it quite a lot. You just can't see the figures on there. But yeah, that's the sort of main bulk of the collection still. Obviously, a lot of the shelves have changed, and I'm still working on changing them, but just want to finalise some designs, and I'm going to show you the last shelf, and that'll be it for the collection. So obviously here, I still haven't hung it up, but this is the minifigure display case. And it's very dusty at the moment, but you can see some of the figures have changed in here. I've sort of tried to categorize them, but it is still a bit messy. I still need to add some different ones in there. So like you can see here, this one is very, very empty. And just some down there, more of the Star Wars figures, some of my favorites, especially this Han Solo and Boba, that Lando, the Shock Trooper, Kylo, and Chief Tarful, that's his name. But yeah, this is the last shelf. And this has remained relatively unchanged with the... Sorry, I'm forgetting so many names. The Dragon of the East Palace. I love this set so much. Again, another really good centerpiece. A lot of my shelves are sort of based around one set, and I just dot the other stuff around it. But we've got a big cast of some Z Saga Dragon Ball Z characters. Just down there, just giving you a look. Those are like the miniature versions. We've still got the Golden Winged Eagle, a Funko Pop from Avatar that I got as a present. The Monkey Kid Team HQ. Still got Flower Fruit Mountain back there. I'm going to plan on making a review of that one day, just because it's probably one of my favourite Monkey Kid sets, but it is just awesome back there. The Legacy Lightning Jet, some figures, some CMFs, and Sonic the Hedgehog holding my PS controller. So yeah. For the most part, it's relatively stayed much the same, but obviously some shelves have been rearranged and moved around, and some new sets have obviously been added and some have been taken apart. But that is my collection update for as of July 2024. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to check out some more LEGO videos, I will pin some videos at the end screen now. And without further ado, that's going to be all from me. So goodbye.